How accurate are Ancestry DNA traits? Now, I wasn't even familiar that Ancestry did this until I did the last video regarding the update, and I saw, oh, traits. Now, I haven't gone through this yet, so let's take a look and see just how accurate this is. At least as it's applied to me, and I guess I can include my siblings and my children here. So let's take a look. Alcohol flush. That's I don't even remember that. It's been 30 years since I've had any alcohol, so I don't know. Unable to smell asparagus metabolites. I thought I could smell asparagus, but oh, I like this one. Naturally athletic. Oh, okay. Well, yeah, I don't do too bad. I don't do too bad. I can hold a pretty good handstand. Birth weight below average. I was 7 pounds, so I don't know if that's below average or not. I thought that was average, 7 pounds. Bitter sensitivity, able to taste a certain bit of flavor. Not enough information there. Caffeine intake, less likely to drink a lot less caffeine than average. Well, I do have a thing for Mountain Dew, so I don't think that's too accurate there. Likely to enjoy cilantro. That is right on the money. I know there's a kind of a genetic thing where some people that they can't eat cilantro, it tastes like soap or something like that. I, thank goodness, do not have that. I am able to enjoy cilantro. So a cleft chin, likely to have a cleft chin. No, I can feel, but no. Likely to be competitive. That's not me. But my daughter Michelle, you could turn anything into a competition with this kid. I mean, anything. We got her to put her seatbelt on finally by making it a competition to see who can get it done first. So there, I'm not very competitive, but definitely one of my children, yeah, definitely very competitive. Likely to enjoy dancing. Again, me, no. I mean, I enjoy dancing. I can't dance, like at all. I'm more like Chandler Bing on that one. But again, Michelle and my other daughter, they enjoy dancing very much. Michelle will dance 3-4 hours a day. So that one is definitely on the money for my children. Desire to succeed, likely motivated by success. Well, I think that's kind of an easy one. Determination, more adaptable. Nah. Kind of a broad one, though. All right, here's new. Doing things alone. Likely to prefer doing things with people. Yes, that's pretty much. Earlobes. Attached earlobes. Didn't even know about that, so you guys can tell me. I can't tell. Wet earwax. Kind of disgusting, but I'm going to go ahead and say that's not accurate. Brown eyes. Yes, that's pretty much on the money. But then again, that's pretty... I mean, come on. Isn't the majority of the world brown eyes? Genes for patchier facial hair. Yes. That's actually true, though as you get older, it seems to do better. But I could not grow a mustache or beard to save my life. Which was nice when I was in the army because I didn't have to shave too often. But yeah, it is kind of patchy. That is pretty accurate. Finger length. Ring finger longer than index finger. Wow, I think that's on. Yeah, oh, isn't everybody's like that though? Okay. Unlikely to focus easily. Yeah, I'm gonna have to agree with him on that one. Gonna have to agree with that one. That yeah. Likely to be fully freckled. One of my kids has freckles, but not fully freckled. So I'm going to, I don't know anyone in my family that, my siblings don't, my parents, I didn't. So unlikely to get stronger easily. I got to work at it. I do have to work at it. That's okay. I've always said to my kid, I got the worst genetics for working out. I'm fairly strong, and I can hold my own with my weight, but it's definitely tough. Unlikely to be a goal setter. I'm pretty good at setting the goals. I'm really bad at actually getting them. So it's getting started. It's that whole focus thing that we saw before. So, yeah, I'm just not a goal achiever as often. Dark hair. Not as dark as it used to be, but yes, I've always had jet black hair. So that one is pretty accurate. Thick hair. No. That is a big no. Oh my gosh, and that's influenced by both sides? Holy. I didn't get it. Nope. It's like that joke from George Carlin about, hey, how you doing? Fine. No, hair is fine.
Here's another word. How are you? Fine. Bullshit! Nobody's fine. Hair is fine. How's your hair? Fine. That makes a lot more sense to me.
I'm calling BS on that. Hair with tight curls. No. Although I would say, not my father, maybe, neither one of my children. No. Likely to have good, whoa. There's an example right there. Likely to have good hand-eye coordination. On some things, I guess. On some things. Likely to get hangry. That is definitely my children, for sure. Me, not so much. Heat tolerance. I started out very well tolerating the heat. I grew up on Long Island, but I've lived out here in Phoenix and Mesa and Gilbert area, since the 90s. And I don't tolerate the heat nearly as well. I not nearly as well as I used to. But maybe that's just because it's so damn hot here, so maybe not. Unlikely to hold breath for long. Yeah, that one's actually true. Not so much for my kids. So when we go to California, we go through the tunnel in Phoenix on I-10. You're supposed to hold your breath in the tunnel, and that's a pretty good one. I barely would make it. So if you're familiar with the Phoenix tunnel, I can barely hold my breath for that, and that's going 65 miles an hour. Likely to prefer team sports. No, definitely not. I love Olympic weightlifting. That's my favorite sport. And next is gymnastics. So, no, I'm not a big individual sport guy. Extrovert? All right, they had a 50-50 chance on that being accurate. So, yeah, definitely on the money, extrovert. Let's see, iris patterns. I guess that's the eye. Furrows, crypts, and rings. I don't know. I never even looked at that. Unlikely to be a high jumper. All right, this got to explain this one. I don't have much for a high jump, just standing and jumping, but I did have a 48-inch box jump. So that's jumping onto something. So it's kind of mixed there as far as jumping high. Good box jump. Not a very good high jump. Leader, less likely to take the lead. Kind of depends on the situation there. Making contact with a ball. No, I was actually pretty good. I easier to make contact. So, that's influenced by both sides. Yeah. That's that's pretty good. I was a pretty good ball player. Male hair loss. Genes for lower chance of hair loss. Lower chance. Not so much for my siblings. So I have genes for a lower chance of hair loss. I guess it could have always been worse. I could have had a full runway, but no. Morning or night person? Morning person, this is absolutely 100% wrong. My wife is a morning person. I don't know how she does it. I can't do it. I cannot do the morning. I don't do these videos in the morning. I am definitely a night person. Absolutely. This is totally wrong. Less attractive to mosquitoes. I wish that were true. It is not. Definitely not. Omega-3, average levels from both sides. Okay. Optimist? Unlikely to be an optimist? I was hoping for better. But, yeah, that's unfortunately true. That is true. Oxygen use, above average ability to raise maximum oxygen use. Okay. I've done high intensity interval training. I do. I hold my own. A higher pain tolerance. Oh, I know one of my kids does. Wound up burning her hand as a little kid, getting a ramen out of the microwave and scorched her wrist. She was like 5. She didn't even yell and scream. So I know she's got that. I do all right. I do all right. I do okay. Performing choreography is more difficult. This is absolutely on the money. Like I said, when it comes to dancing and stuff like that, I can't. I can do a slow dance, but other than that, and I don't even do that. I definitely have 2 left feet. So right on the money. Right on the money. Unlikely to be persistent, but it depends on what it is. When it comes to weight training and overcoming the genetic limitation, I'm very persistent that way. Unlikely to have a pet? That's just totally wrong. I've had cats my whole life. We've always had cats. So that is it's not even right for my parents. It's not even correct for my kids. So no. Physical agility, more agile. You would think that I have 2 left feet that I can't dance, but as far as gymnastics and Olympic weightlifting, yeah, I think I'm more agile. I'm pretty good there. Physical balance, unlikely to have good balance. I actually have pretty good balance. I can hold a handstand pretty well. I can do one-legged squats and pistol squats with weight. No, that's completely wrong. Yeah, the less flexible. I got to really, really work at that. I mean, I can do an L-sit on parallel bars and on the rings, and I can't do it on the floor unless I do like a half hour of stretching first. So I'm strong enough to do a press to handstand, but I can't do it because I don't have the flexibility. Physical strength, less naturally strong. It's a tough one to admit. I don't think so, though. I don't think so. But I've been physically active my whole life, and I think, no. Picky eater. Yeah, that's probably true. That's probably true that, yes, I'm a picky eater. Likely to play an instrument. Yes, that one's right on the money. I have always been interested in playing guitar and saxophone and bass. So they got that one right on the money. Lower reflexes. I don't know. I don't know. I'm a fairly good Olympic lifter, so I don't think that one's accurate. Likely to remember dreams. I kind of wish that one was true, but not so likely. not risk taker. Well, I'm doing this video, but so we'll see. Unlikely. Oh, that, yeah. See, I've always wondered why people enjoy running. I can't stand it. I hate to run. I can't. I would rather do a bear complex with a barbell, or just do like 25, squat cleans, than to go out and sprint or run. I like hiking, but I can't stand running. So that's on the money. Never been any kind of runner's high. Self-confidence kind of depends on what it is. More self-discipline. As far as working out and taking care of myself, eating right, yeah, I got that, but I guess, yeah. It's not saying that it's highly self-disciplined, but self-disciplined. Light to medium skin tone. Kind of depends on the year. Like right now, I work outside. I tan very easily. My mother had, as a Sicilian, she had olive brown, dark olive skin. My father is Irish, has got pale skin. So I just got where I don't really sunburn, but I tan very, very easily. So you can watch through the videos and you'll know, without looking at the date, you'll know when I recorded that video. Faster when playing sports. I was a much better sprinter. Again, when I was on track, I was a better sprinter than I was a runner. I don't do distances. Likely to enjoy spicy foods. Yeah. Okay. Yeah. That's more difficult to develop. Oh, in sports, more difficult to develop good technique. I got to really, really, really work on technique. Likely to be a sprinter. Oh, we were just talking about that. Yes, that's true. Wow, look at this. How in that? That's a trait by genetic? Yes, I can walk outside, and if it's bright, and it sucks living in Phoenix. Son, yeah, I'm a sneezer. Yep. Sweet sensitivity, extra. Oh, this. I don't have one here, but this, okay. I've said just to my wife yesterday, there's something that goes off in my brain when I eat an Oreo, where I have really good dark chocolate.
Did you say chocolate?
Yes, sir. With or without nuts.
Chocolate? Chocolate! Chocolate! Chocolate!
And I can't. Oh, look, yes. And it's influenced by both sides. Yeah. Yes, that's right on the money. Holy crap. Yes. I could eat a whole family size thing of Oreos in one sitting. It's always worth. I don't care how bad I feel after I'm done with that. It's always worth it. Taking naps. I love being able to take a nap, but my children hate the idea of me taking a nap. So I had one kid, as soon as I would start drifting off, they would go, Dad! Just to wake me up. So I am a nap taker. That's accurate. I just don't get to actually do that. Likely to be ticklish. That is totally wrong. Really, my wife she is. I'm not. And it really irritates her that I'm not. But nope. Likely to tolerate dairy. Yes, I don't eat dairy for like 9 years now, but yes, I do tolerate it. Unlikely to enjoy trying new things. Doing a video like this, I'm gonna go ahead and disagree there.
Ooh, yeah. I'm gonna have to go ahead and sort of disagree with you there.
That's not too accurate. Umami sensitivity. I don't even know what that is. So this is getting pretty long. I'm going to skip that. Unibrow, likely to have a unibrow. Well, all right. One of my daughters does. And yes, you can't see it now because, yeah. All right. Fine. There you go. I don't keep the unibrow, so I have to get props for that. Vitamin A, C, D, vitamins, vitamin D from both sides. Yeah, it's a good thing I live in Phoenix. Average levels, okay. I can't really comment on that. Unlikely to enjoy watching sports. Do like watching Olympic weightlifting, and I do like watching gymnastics, particularly the men's rings. That it's I can't even wrap my mind how someone could be strong enough to do an inverted cross, but I can't. I've done an iron cross, but I've never done an inverted cross. Wisdom teeth, likely to develop all four. Yes, this was one of the big mistakes that I made. And I had all four erupt when I was about 19. And have a thing about teeth. Didn't get them. I mean, they all came out, and it's like my back molar, and that's my wisdom tooth. So it wasn't until about 9 years later, my wife said, no, you got to have these taken out, and we had them taken. So yes, I did. All four came out, and all four were removed. The only teeth that I've ever had removed. So that is that particular list there. So that's all the traits that I can go through that I'm familiar with. Pretty good. I would say my assessment here is that they're fairly accurate, although some things are kind of broad, and it's kind of a 50-50 whether they're going to be on the money of that or not. But a lot of fun to go through, and now everybody knows a couple of things about me that didn't need to know before I did this. So definitely check it out if you have the Ancestry DNA and you haven't checked this out, because I've had this for a couple of years now. I just didn't notice it before until a few days ago. Definitely check it out. And if you haven't done the DNA testing yet, definitely check it out, because not only do you get to do fun things like this, but more important, you'll be able to connect with family you may not have been able to connect with otherwise. Hey, thanks for watching. If you'd like to help support the channel, you can do so in the description. I do have shirts available under the store link. And if you need some help doing genealogy work, I am for hire. You can contact me in the description and on Facebook at Epic Genealogy.
Now go home and get your fucking shine box.